Here, Syria's war comes to the gateway of Britain. A squalid camp in Calais, where Syrians join refugees of many nations, hoping to cross the Channel. As the war escalates, more arrive.
Then they take all my data again, my name, my family.
Khalifa, a chef, and this elderly man, a poet and literature professor from Dera, birthplace of Syria's revolution.
So how do you feel now at the moment?
I feel numb. I have had a life. I studied so that I can pursue what I love, to be a teacher. I had a life full of respect from my students. Now I have lost my dignity. A man without his humanity.
France has said it will give asylum to most Syrian refugees, but they believe Britain will be more sympathetic and offer greater material opportunities. And even though British border controls are in Calais, the refugees must actually land on UK soil before they can claim asylum. And that means getting across the Channel.
Here in France, the Syrians have discovered that the tragedy they're escaping from is just one of many conflicts, sending people fleeing towards Britain as refugees. Among the Syrians we've spoken with, getting to Britain is seen as the beginning of their salvation. It's that which makes them put their faith in the people traffickers.
According to the French government, just one trafficking gang smuggled nearly 4,000 people to Britain in the last 2 years. They break into lorries while the driver is away or distracted and then seal the refugees in. As we filmed, a lorry driver told police he'd just discovered refugees in his vehicle. These people fled one of Africa's most repressive regimes.
Where are they from?
Eritrea.
After questioning, they'll be set free to try again another night. We decided to expose the underworld gangs preying on refugees in camps across the city, charging up to £2,000 to cross to the UK. We sent a BBC Arabic journalist undercover as a Syrian refugee. Within hours, he'd been introduced to the traffickers.
انت طلعت كمان امبارح شادر استدابو الشير تدابو الشير كلهم فاتوا هذا كلهم فاتوا امبارح 7 صاروا ببريطانيا الله اتصل تعرف كمال انت اتصل.
Our man asked if they could traffic him across.
كيف الشغل انا بدي اروح
حدا بس بتأمن 800 هون عند واحد بتعرفه هو بيعرف بيجا يرمينا محل طارق وكرت يروم شودتي إن شاء الله.
That's the promise, and last year the French say it worked for an estimated 15,000 people. By night, back among the refugees, it's time to queue for a nightly meal provided by Salam, a local charity. The Syrians are regulars here. A few days after filming here, we heard from Khalifa the chef. He'd successfully crossed to Britain. But the older man, the professor and the poet, is still in Calais. He told us he is lonely.
I never thought I would end up here, living this life. I feel like the dead amongst the living.
One man among millions, cast from his homeland. Fergal Keane, BBC News, Calais.